welcome to this week's Monday Minutes. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Jessie. And this week we are going to talk about strong passwords. Security is so important for all of us here. And there's some new enhancements that you'll see within 2105 for your Koha administration. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of those password options that you now have.
Yeah, this is really important, and a lot of flexibility comes with this new feature. So Jesse's going to talk about the two system preferences that have been in your system for a while, and that is the password length, so the minimum password length, and another one called required strong password. And a lot of users really liked this. However, they didn't want everyone to have to use that strong password. So now, with this new feature, you can determine this by patron category.
So if we go into one of our patron categories, let's say you want your staff to have a really strong password, but maybe for your patrons, they may use the last 4 digits of their phone number or whatever the PIN may be, whatever scheme you've come up with. But for staff, we want it to be a little stronger. So if we navigate to our patron categories, let's come into our example of library staff. And now when we scroll down, you'll see a series of a few more options here. And the ones we're going to focus on today are minimum password length. So if you noticed when we were looking at our system preference, our default is 4. So you can see right there, it shows us what it is. But let's say for staff, we wanted it to be a minimum of 8 characters, just so they can get in multiple uppercase, lowercase, and maybe, a numeric number or a special character. And then right below that, we have require strong password. Now, right now we have it set to yes. So that means we are requiring it by default. Now, let's say in another scenario, maybe you had homebound patrons or something where you didn't want them to require a strong password. You could, of course, change that. But today, since we're talking about security and we want you to be safe, we're going to leave our set to yes. So now we can define a higher requirement for staff or a certain patron category. So it just gives your availability for administration to make some stronger options for security.
Yeah, and of course, it's really all about the security, and it's important to understand, let's change our passwords today because it's that every 3 months, 6 months to make sure that we're staying on top of being secure. This was sponsored, Jesse, by the Northeast Kansas Library System. And we thank you very much because I think this will be helpful to a lot of libraries.
Definitely. Thanks, Nichols.
Thank you. Well, have a great week.
Have a great week.